There are few games that have gotten as big as Minecraft. Minecraft is an experience. It's something that took over the world when it came out and held on to it for quite a while. At this point, a game still hasn't come out that properly follows up that experience, and no true successor, no monolith of the same sort has emerged. To be that big, Minecraft had to have had a pretty big impact. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx we ask the question, what is Minecraft's impact on video games? Well, first off, I have to say that I love to talk about game design. If you've ever listened to one of the gameranx question videos, you know that. And I think that no other game has had the same kind of impact on game design in the last decade that Minecraft has. Let's start by talking a little bit about what Minecraft is. Minecraft is an open world game with an open-ended goal. What is that goal? Well, that depends on who you are. For me, it was creative building. I love to make things in Minecraft, and that required me to learn how to mine things, how to get resources, how to cultivate what I needed to do the things I wanted. For lots of other people, it was community, setting up multiplayer servers to hang out, exchange things, grief each other, have a good time. A lot of podcasts were actually made within Minecraft itself. In fact, an entire creative culture emerged within this bizarre, retro-looking voxel game that pretty much lets you do whatever you want, obviously within some limitations, but not in the size of the world. The worlds were huge. Exploring them on foot was ridiculous, and it arrived at literally the perfect time. It's never been a Steam game, but it was among the first to be an early access style title that was continually updated on a constant basis, sort of putting forward the kind of culture those games needed to follow, and popularizing that form of release schedule, as well as the means of funding the game itself. It was also rising very quickly during the time that the YouTube Let's Play community was starting to form. A creative game that everyone loves, that everyone can record and put videos up of, that everyone else also loves, is pretty much the most convenient thing for literally every party involved. Minecraft had weird mythology, it had its own form of danger, its own means of creativity, and various systems that put it above and beyond any competitor to come before or after in the genre that it pretty much single-handedly created. Was it the first to absolutely everything that happened in the game? No, but it was the first to do them as well as it did and do them all. And as you might expect, the very first thing that happened when most people who were kinda competent at making games thought when they played Minecraft was, well, I could do this. Stage 1 of Minecraft's impact was the Minecraft clone flood. There were literally clones of Minecraft showing up every week, all the time, and none of them were as good. And to call that a far-reaching effect would not be, I think, as proper as talking about the real effects of the game. First off, let's just say survival mode essentially created its own genre of games as well. Granted, much better graphics in pretty much every competitor to that mode in games like DayZ or more recent entries to the genre. The games that leaned on Minecraft's survival mode for inspiration pretty much became the default for video games there in 2015 and 16. Almost everything plays like Minecraft survival mode offspring. I mean, there's even elements of it in the Phantom Pain and, well, the game that they announced, the awful Metal Gear zombie game thing. I mean, you could say that that probably wouldn't have happened if it weren't for Minecraft, and it probably wouldn't have. And it's not necessarily a good thing, and nor are all of the effects a good thing. For instance, had Minecraft's pre-early access business model not have worked out, well, we probably wouldn't have had the early access business model, which has birthed some of the worst games to have ever existed, including many games that I would not call actual games. And not because they're boring, but because they're literally just like a bunch of assets that some douche bought, put into Unity and said, yeah, this is a shooter. It's not a shooter, guy. And that probably wouldn't have happened if Minecraft didn't happen. Or if Minecraft didn't happen the way it happened. Its business model did have a lot of impact on things. And then there's the double-edged impacts that it had. Crafting, for instance. Not just in survival games is crafting prominent, but pretty much every game, from JRPGs to space exploration I mean, seriously, just name a genre and there's a crafting game in it. There's a game that has crafting. And in a lot of cases, it's implemented very well. Those are all kind of direct implications. There's also other ones. For instance, its business model, the sort of crowd-funded early access development, not only birthed early access, but Kickstarter probably took at least some form of inspiration from Minecraft. They had to have seen the success and thought either, hey, these people are paying for the game to be made, they're not paying for the finished product, or, hey, our idea is gonna work, look at what's happening here. One way or the other, it primed not only developers to understand that an audience wants to help them do better, and not only the business people behind Kickstarter and various other crowdfunding services to create infrastructure that would allow people to do better, but created a lot of consumer trust. When you played Minecraft, you thought, wow, this started as a project that a guy did, and the team never got very big. You always thought, you know, this is great. This is way above and beyond what I ever would have expected for what this is. And not many people did it. In many ways, it set the stage for crowdfunding games almost single-handedly. And even that is a double-edged sword because crowdfunding has produced some serious flops on top of some amazing games. Mighty Number 9 in the former category, and the Banner Saga in the latter. I mean, who can complain about the Banner Saga? It's nothing like Minecraft, but would the infrastructure to fund something like that be in place if Minecraft had not been such a success? It's possible that it wouldn't have been. Minecraft permeated the gaming industry so completely that I guarantee you there's stuff that I'm overlooking here. It had such a profound effect on every facet of the gaming industry. Minecraft's fingers are in every cookie jar. It's actually one of the most amazing game phenomena that ever happened. A totally unique event in the course of gaming that changed everything and maintained public attention for a long time. I don't know what's going to change the industry on that level again, if anything, but it sure is interesting to think about. What's something that reminded you of Minecraft in any game? It doesn't matter what game. Let's meet in the comments and have that discussion. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and if you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at FalconTheHero, and we'll see you next time right here on gameranx.